So we're going to take these pie crusts we got at the store. I've used these a lot. And let them warm up and kind of get to a form. So roll that out like that. There's our pie crust. Look at that, there's one. I just want to get it nice and flat, so I'll put these on a plate. One's going to be the bottom of the pie crust, and the second one is going to be the top of the pie crust. So we're starting with onion, a couple of glugs like that. You could measure it out, 2 to 3 tablespoons. And then I've got whole chopped onion. I'm just going to put it in and let it go. We're cooking. Okay. We're going to let that cook in this pan for about 5-10 minutes. It is going to saute up, and we're going to continue to add some other ingredients. Okay, our onions have been cooking for about 5 minutes, and I've hardly made a mess. Chicken pot pie, the next thing coming in is just, we're doubling this recipe, so 2 packages of mixed vegetables, frozen vegetables, real easy. Again, trying to make a recipe that's just really easy that, you know, you can make on a weeknight or whenever. So we're gonna let those cook up together. All right, I've got our crust, pie crust in the pan. I'm gonna put this in the oven. The oven's warming up, so I'm at like 225 degrees right now in the oven. I'm gonna put this in there for about 5 minutes. I just wanna get this to kind of crust up so that our pie doesn't leak through the bottom. Our veggies look really good, really nice, okay? We're gonna add into our veggies chicken that we just roasted ourselves, chopped up real nice. 4 cups of chicken. And then we're gonna add in cream of chicken soup and 2, but we had cream of mushroom, so cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, creamy soups. In they go. Big spoon, okay. Mix all of this together. We're gonna warm this up, mix it all together, and then we're also gonna add in cottage cheese. Real simple recipe, right? Folks, we're just mixing in frozen vegetables with an onion, chicken, and cottage cheese. In we go. So I've got 1 pie tin crust here ready to go with this, but we're gonna obviously have some leftovers. Not all this is gonna fit in that pie crust. This is just great to eat by itself, warmed up, baked, or for filling another chicken pot pie another day. That warms up, and then we're gonna load up our pie crust. So I had this in the oven for 5 minutes. The temperature was around 275 when it was in there. All I'm trying to do is get this crust to be kind of a shell so things don't leak through. So that's all we want, just 5 minutes. Let's add some seasoning to this. So obviously a little salt, good healthy pinch. We've got a big pot of this. So some salt, onion powder, you know, just a nice big sprinkle across the top. Garlic, same thing. Cracked pepper. All right. I don't want to overfill this pie crust, but we want to fill it up. Again, we don't want to overfill this, but we want to make sure it gets right up to the edge of that. All right, just push it to the outsides, get it filled up, so that'll connect to the top piece we're going to put on. Oh, it's the last piece of the puzzle. Okay, here we go. One last top on our chicken pot pie. So we're going to just smush it down. It will connect to itself. I'm going to crinkle these edges up a little bit to give it a bit of a crust. You know, just roll it in. You know, give it a little texture. You know, you're like, how did Grandma do it? She did it this way, right? She did it a lot, but she did it this way. In the oven we go. We're going to slice this, just some slices so this thing can breathe. so it doesn't just stay in there. So this will vent it while it's cooking. So, and you could put a smiley face on there. You could do a chicken, carve a chicken in here, or you could just put the slices in there like that. In the oven it goes. 450 degrees, 450, and we're gonna cook this for about 30 to 35 minutes. You'll see when it gets nice and bubbly. We're ready to serve this and eat. Classic chicken pot pie, family favorite. Yeah. Again, onion, maybe a little less. Keep going with the dog in the background.